Matthew 19:26. With God, all things are possible.
What? You mean like God can create a whole planet out of nothing?
Yes.
You mean he can start or stop a rainstorm whenever he wants?
Uh-huh.
He can walk on water?
Yes, Jack, that's what it says. With God, all things are possible. All.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Sarah and we are back at the pond, and I'm so glad you joined me today because I am trying to figure out some hard stuff. I cannot figure this out. I cannot wrap my mind around it. It confuses me. And I think sometimes Jesus' teachings are like that. We get confused, but I've thought of something. We are gonna go to the Bread of Life boot camp. But before we go, you need to know your memory verse. So let me hear you say it. It's Colossians 1:13. He has rescued us. Very good. Now we can go check out the Bread of Life boot camp.
All right, cadets. This is the Bread of Life boot camp. Shape up. Come on. Why so needy? Cal, stop clowning around. You could all do butter. You're soft like dough. Aria. Come on, rise to the occasion. I don't see crust. This isn't your mama's kitchen. You're supposed to hold peanut butter and jelly.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Well, that doesn't matter. You're in the Bread of Life boot camp. Allergies don't matter here. Ben, get back here. You're toast. You need to be more like bread. You need to be more like bread. You need to be more like bread.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm training them to be more like bread.
Why?
Because Jesus tells us to be like him, and Jesus was the bread of life.
Oh, that's not what he meant.
It's not?
All right, at ease, cadets. People wanted Jesus to give them bread from heaven to show he is God. Jesus said he is the bread of life. Anyone who believes in Jesus will have life forever. Jesus is our King. When we trust in him, we become part of his kingdom. Jesus' words tell us how to have life with him forever. In today's story, we're going to talk about bread of life and actual bread, because Jesus said he is the bread of life and people wanted actual bread. So Miss Sarah has put a recipe in your envelope that you can make with your parents for the Bread of Life Play-Doh. It's really simple. It's got 3 ingredients that I know everybody probably has in their home. So y'all will be making that while your parents are telling you the story. Some people said to Jesus, do something to show us that you are the Messiah. They wanted bread from heaven, like God gave the people in the wilderness. But Jesus said, I am the bread of life. No one who comes to me will ever be hungry, and no one who believes in me will ever be thirsty. This is my Father's plan. Everyone who believes in me will have life forever. After that, many people stopped following him. Jesus turned to his 12 disciples. Are you going to leave too? He asked. Peter said, where will we go? You have the words of life. You are the Son of God. These are some hard lessons, kids, but you'll get it. right, y'all, you ready?
Yes,
We're going to do the song, and we need to teach the kids out there the motions. So let's, serious business. All right, Ben, Cal's ready. No, hold hands. You need your hands. 1, 2, 3. The B-R-E-A-D. He's the bread of life, you see. Jesus died for sin, then he rose again. He's the B-R-E-A-D. One more time. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. The B-R-E-A-D. He's the bread of life, you see. Jesus died for sin, then he rose again. He's the B-R-E-A-D.
Welcome back, cadets. You know, I don't think Jesus had boot camp in mind when he wanted us to try to understand his teachings. But just like this puzzle, with time, you can figure it out. And with time with Jesus and in God's Word and listening to His stories, you can start to understand what He means. So ask your parents questions every day and you'll get a better understanding of those hard teachings of Jesus. Thanks for sticking around for our lesson today. It was so much fun. I hope to see you next week. I'm waiting to be told when to stop.